Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 31st through August 6th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. Then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now that's probably half your reading right there, and a little more than half. Okay. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Cups. Looking good here, looking like you're hopeful for something brand new, something light, something loving, something good. So let's see what that's about. In your recent past, the Justice card, the Devil, the Four of Cups. Really trying to balance yourself out here. I feel like there's something quite unhealthy attached to you here. I don't know in what way, if it's through another person, if it's your own energy, but really trying to balance things out here for yourself. And again, coming through with quite the unhealthy attachment to you here. Really upset about it too. Like, man, I have to deal with this. But I feel like, you know, eventually you did kind of bring it together there somehow. In the current situation, the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Tower. This looks very much like a huge aha moment for you. Where you're showing me an energy of learning something brand new, but it's something quite deep, possibly about yourself. I don't know. There's definitely an energy of healing that's very deep there. And with this Tower, it kind of comes through as a pretty big ass aha moment, you know, like, whoa, now I get it, you know, kind of a thing. So it's a really cool energy. In the immediate future, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups. You're working on something here. You might be working with somebody else, given that this Eight of Wands is here, but it could also be an energy of, you know, you don't have to work with another energy for this. You just kind of listen here and there, keep yourself open as much as you can, left, right, everywhere, and picking up all sorts of energies to put something together for yourself there. It looks good, feels good. Okay, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Ace, man, Ace of Cups. Wow, you got it together big time. For the Ace of Cups, you get the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles. You got something cooking, something good, something nice there. It's for your own sense of stability, basically, but it includes all sorts of yummy ingredients, you know, to it. Like, it's something that appeals to you in every way possible. It's something good. I don't see it necessarily coming together, you know, within this particular time frame, but I see you starting in that direction of definitely contributing to something quite nice, something that speaks to you in many ways. And it's about your stability, it's about your own sense of stability, something that really, really works for you. And again, this is just a piece to that puzzle. You know, the puzzle is not completed yet, but you're heading in a very good direction there. Let me do the Justice card in the recent past. Whee. The Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. You know how it is when we kind of go on the path of, you know what, let me look into my bullshit. And it's like, well, it's very difficult to get to that point of actually acknowledging that there is bullshit tied up to each of us, you know, and facing that reality. And then it's another thing when you actually start really working with it and really approaching it and really being like, okay, let's see what's up. Because I see a lot of I don't want to along the way, you know, as you approach this energy of I gotta work on me, and I especially gotta work on the energies that are sabotaging to me, that come from me, you know. So there's a lot of in betweens there. There's a lot of, well, first I don't want to accept it, but then I kind of do accept it, but still I don't want to work with it, and all sorts of things like that are happening. But I see you're pretty open to the experience of dealing with your own crap, basically, that's unhealthy. So speaking of that, let's clarify the devil. The Six of Wands, the Magician, the Knight of Cups. And you're ready for it. So when you decide and when you go in that bubble of self-crap, you're definitely ready for it. Because you're manifesting something there. You're starting to manifest something that really aligns with your path and for this lifetime, or whatever you want to translate that as. And I feel like you're heading in that direction, but you feel like this sticky kind of, like there's something in the way. Why is there always something in the way here? And realizing, oh, it could be me. And that's when the work starts, So there's definitely a whole lot of working on self there, and especially on the unhealthy part of self. And it clears things up. It's starting to clear things up here for you. So I'm not surprised with this energy right here then. For the Four of Cups, you get the Strength card, the Justice card, the Hierophant. Yeah, takes a lot of courage. Again, first to admit, okay, there's a lot of crap I'm telling myself that's not even true, but it's holding me back, and and second, to address it and to really deal with it, because a lot of the times people get through the first step, like, okay, I'm doing this and that, and I'm sabotaging myself, and I'm standing in my own way. Okay, whatever. It is what it is, kind of a thing. The second part, I feel like it's, both of them are equally important to me, but the action part one is definitely, taking a little bit of a notch further in the importance of things. So really addressing it takes a lot of strength, and I feel like you actually did that. Not a pleasant process from what you're showing me, but yeah. Should have been there. It was not nice. Yeah, I know, it's not nice to call ourselves out. It's pretty nasty there. For the Page of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands. I do see someone around you. Now, I don't know what this is to you, if it's a friendship, if it's someone you're working with, someone that's helping you out along the way. It's definitely a soul connection. It's a good one. It's somebody that is here to teach you things. Maybe you're teaching them something. I don't know. But it's definitely a learning experience through this soul connection, whatever this is. And it's almost looking, like that typical, we have good days and we have bad days with this. But like, I see their role as being very important in teaching you something valuable. Not by them coming to you and tell you, Aries, let me teach you stuff about life, but just by being present in your life, So it's quite an important connection here in terms of your own growth. You know what I mean? Let's do the Hermit. Speaking of growth and healing, the Fool, the Sun, the Nine of Swords. You're right at that peak of you're ready for the next step, for opening up fully and receiving whatever it is the hell you're creating, because it's great energies. Remember, the work started over there of removing everything that's not nice, out of the way, so that you don't bring that back into your reality. So the cleanup started a while ago. Now you're showing up as being right there at that edge of, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's blast this open into a brand new reality for me. But man, you're stressed out about it. You're very, even though everything aligns and you feel the energies too, because it's impossible to not feel these energies of, ooh, I'm itching. That's how ready I am. It's, ooh. And then something's, your mind is interfering, and, with small insecurities and things like that, asking you, are you sure you're ready? Are you positive? Is that your final answer? Don't you want to reconsider this readiness? You're ready. The energies are definitely aligning in that. Readiness. For the Tower, you get the Page of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Swords. There's a big aha moment surrounding a connection too. The more you clear out your energies, the more you come into center and into balance and into alignment with yourself, with your higher self. The more clarity you gain, not only for what you need to do for yourself, but there's also a connection that you're showing me here that's quite important to you. So you're showing up quite clear over at least the next few steps within this connection that you may want to take. You know, so you're coming in a lot of fresh energy, new energy, and I feel like a lot of the times it could be confusing because it's something you possibly never dealt with. It's like you're viewing the world, life, your actions, everything from a different perspective than before. It's new, so it's great energy, but a lot of the times we don't know how to deal with new energy because we've never done it, we've never been there. So it could be overwhelming at times. Maybe that's why you're stressing about things, you know? Because I kind of see you getting aha moment over aha moment, you know? Like, oh, you know? And it's just because your perception is changing, you're changing. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Temperance card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Cups. You might shift directions when it comes to work or whatever you're investing in terms of your energy, your time, your effort. Definitely an energy of shifting gears. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It doesn't present itself as, uh-oh, trouble. No, it's almost looking like it's guided by the universe. So it's like, you know, if you go in this direction and you feel like, oh man, I'm aligned with what's happening here and everything's great, the universe might nudge you a little bit, be like, okay, a little bit to the left now. And I don't see you opposing it necessarily. You know, I see you kind of being like, oh, I feel this shift. Oh, okay, let's go with it, you know? So it feels quite nice. It feels like it's going to take some time for you to actually acknowledge, okay, there's been a shift there. But it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, some shifting of gears here. I don't know what the hell that means. I still see you on the same path. It's just a tiny little bit to the left, you know, or right, whatever you prefer, or whatever the universe is telling you. Let's do the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Moon, the Five of Pentacles. Energy, receiving energy here is something that scares you by the looks of it. There's quite the helpful energy wanting to come in and possibly work with you on this path. And I see you instinctively rejecting it, being like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And still doing your thing, you know? You got quite the fear there. And it's tied up to just accepting what's being sent as an energy from the universe, from people, from, you know, just accepting, receiving. There's quite the blockage there, and you're not seeing it. It's not clear to you because the moon is there. Let's do the Nine of Cups. In the immediate future, the Three of Cups, the Star, the Queen of Wands. Man, I love this energy for you, because the minute you align with yourself, like, you attract all sorts of great energies around you, you know, including people you hang out with, friends, family. Let's say you have a very huge family, and some, you know, half of the family you can't stand, you can't get along with them. But the other half is like, yeah, it's like you're riding this wave of, ooh, it's amazing. And even the half that you don't get along with kind of tries to jump in that boat because it's nice energy, you know? So you might feel a lot of, you know, attracting all sorts of, especially when it comes to people around you, you know, attracting all sorts of great energy around you, because you carry that energy. So, you know, as within, so without. So it makes sense. Get ready for that. All right, you got quite the reading here. It's really, really nice. Let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor. You're on the right path, and as long as you stay aligned with your goal for this, with keeping your heart open and all of that, it's just going to work out. It's impossible for this to not work out with these kinds of energies. As long as you listen also to the universe, to the little nudge to the left or to the right or wherever you want to go. And I feel like you will, because again, you've got quite the energies that seem to be open to that. So you're good. You're really good. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.